Hello there! I'm Vine and today I have another roleplay build, this time portraying not North Korea. Let me explain. One of you left me a vague request about a North Korea-inspired build, and not without a reason this request was hanging on the list since May, as doing real-life nations in Stellaris is actually quite hard due to all the inaccuracies Stellaris game mechanics generate. On top of that, North Korea stands out in this field as its own category, since those assholes married communism with divine dynasticism, which should be impossible ideologically, but here we are, proven yet again that the real world is more irrational than video games. And that's before counting the fact that we don't have real communism in Stellaris. So I gave up. Alex, here you have not North Korea as 101 on how to optimize and roleplay nightmare totalitarian state as a perfect self-centered country. With this out of the way, we can start with the mechanics. First is Dictatorial Authority, of course. For civics, ascension, and for roleplay with the supreme leader at the front. From ethics, we need basic Xenophobe for the isolationist vibes, as the NNK regime is here to protect the people from alien threat, but not actually fight them. As for the civics, we need Oppressive Autocracy, an awesome civic that reduces population management to a mere afterthought, as it switches off amenities to all beside enforces an elites with dystopian society living standards. On top of that, as a bonus we get +1 commander capacity and -20% leader upkeep, with a small penalty of +1 crime per 100 pops, which will be quickly invalidated due to the shared number of precinct houses we're gonna build. The second civic must be Philosopher King to reflect how brilliant our supreme leader is, and give us a lucrative council position of Lord Chancellor that increases councillor experience gain by +3% per level. Now let's jump into the game and look at the options there. Traditionally, starting with traditions, we take 2 trees in this order. Statecraft as first for amongst peers tradition that gives +150 councillor experience per skill level when launching an agenda. Also, to bring to life the supreme leader's vision of our state. Second is harmony to communicate our citizens that our regime cares for them and they definitely have better living standards than any other being in the galaxy. As for perks, we also need 2. One vision for +50% governing ethics attraction, as having different opinions than supreme leader is illegal here. And Transcendent Learning to push those lazy leaders to study harder and reduce their upkeep by another -15%. Then we ascend cybernetically, not necessarily for cybernetic traits, those are up to you, but for Dictatorial Cybervision Authority that gives us +2.5% resources from cyber pops per enforcer, which is very useful for us since our planet management is based on precinct houses. Remember that to get this authority we have to pick individualist options during society shift events, with hiding surveillance tools in personal implants being the most important one. Now it's time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's surprisingly good. This build lacks rush exploits but plays quite efficiently due to oppressive autocracy features and council focus. In single player, it's oppressive. Yeah, we can get over 100% of additional job efficiency and a council with maxed out leaders. AI just falls even without war. As for the roleplay, that's any totalitarian regime. Yeah, this is the problem with this build, as that's not North Korea, but the most stereotypical totalitarian state there is. Just an oppressive dictatorship with surveillance brain chips, nothing more. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments, remember to visit channel's Discord, and see you later!